Previously, in the recap, our main protagonist was reincarnated in the world of magic and trained by his grandparents, Merlin and Melida. Shin enrolled in the Magic Academy at the age of 15, and he later helped a young woman named Zeitzelien avoid being bullied by a nobleman named Kurt. When Kurt's father heard about what he had done, he called a teacher who knew Kurt well to urge him to behave better. However, that instructor transformed him into a demonoid. Kurt attempted to kill Shin with this, but Shin had no choice except to kill Kurt. Because the teacher was a high-level wizard, the officers tried to probe him but were unsuccessful. As a result, Shin intervened and engaged in combat with Strom. After discovering that Strom was a demonoid, Shin killed him. However, Strom sadly prevailed against Shin in that conflict. As the narrative progresses, Shin had a suspicion that Oliver Strom was still alive after attempting the same spell in the woods again, though it was not as deadly as it had been on Strom. On the other hand, Zest informed the king of the Blusvia kingdom about reports of demon sightings in the Earlside kingdom. So the king began to prepare his troops for battle before attacking the kingdom of Earlside. But Oliver had planned the whole thing from the start as a conspiracy to take control of the Blusvia Empire. In contrast, things between Shin and Zeitzelien were going well since Shin had given Zeitzelien a ring that had a magical enchantment on it as a present. After that, Shin received the medal for killing a demonoid and defending the academy later that day as a result. The king then fulfilled his promise to Merlin by announcing that no one would be allowed to manipulate Shin for political or power gain in the kingdom. Then Shin requested permission from his grandparents to personally instruct his pals in magic as the number of demon sightings has increased. After that, August also provided information on the activity of nearby kingdoms and the potential outbreak of war. Then Shin also insisted on assisting the kingdom even though August didn't want to make him engage in a battle. While on the Olivier side, taking advantage of false information about Earlside's kingdom, Olivier took complete control of the kingdom of Blusvia by assassinating the king. And when the Earlside military officers visited the capital of the Blusvia, they saw that Olivier had transformed regular citizens into demonoids. The Magic and Knight Academy made the decision to host a joint training session for students after noticing Olivier's increasing strength. But because they view mages as inferior, the knights in training have a low opinion of them. As a result, August instructed his comrades to stand back and watch as the knights engage in battle against demonoids, rather than supporting them, just to teach them a lesson. Then, after being defeated by the most vulnerable kind of demon in the woods, the knights acknowledged their mistake. In addition, August said that everyone except for Shin will be in a special unit individually led by August after the training was completed. Leaving things aside, everyone decided to hold an unique training at a town owned by Zeitzelien's family as the summer vacation began. And Melida and Merlin make the decision to accompany them there to assist in their training session. However, in the middle of their training, August received a call from his father, so he brought Shin with him to the castle. There he met August's fiancée, Elizabeth, and his younger sister, May. August's father directed him to take Elizabeth and May with him to the training camp because they felt they had been overlooked. As time passed, Shin and Zeitzelien grew closer, and with a little encouragement, Shin worked up the courage to propose to Zeitzelien and begin dating. Shin soon met her parents, and they decided to have an engagement ceremony there. And soon they got engaged. As the narrative went on, Olivier's demonoid army grew steadily. Olivier was formerly a lord of the nearby town and wasn't always a demonoid. Even on the path to being a father. He cared for his people and improved their lives, and other nobles were not pleased with his decision to be so kind and caring to commoners. As a result, the king plotted with other nobles and summoned him to the capital. On the other hand, the king gave the impression to the populace that he was making money by transporting kidnapped women. As a result, those commoners killed his pregnant wife out of anger, and when he returned and witnessed the horrifying picture, he changed into a demon and destroyed the entire town. And for that reason, he seized control of the kingdom of the Blues. On the other hand, the demonoid began assaulting the kingdom of Swed as soon as the ritual to introduce August as the crown prince got underway. As a result, Shin and his entire group of companions assisted the kingdom of Swed by protecting them from an unexpected demon outbreak. With that, August forged a coalition between two kingdoms to combat the demonoid Olivier is in charge of. And with that our anime comes to an end. For more shortest anime recaps, please do subscribe the channel and press the notification button to receive the latest updates. Till then everyone, take care.